This is Rummy's Corner. Coming up on November 6th, in a bout that will be televised on Showtime pay-per-view, Canelo Alvarez will battle Sweet Hands Caleb Plant for undisputed super middleweight supremacy. Canelo is the unified WBA, WBC, WBO super middleweight champion, and Plant holds the IBF super middleweight title. All 4 alphabet belts are on the line in this one, and the winner will become the first undisputed super middleweight world champion during the relatively brief history of the division. Caleb Plant won his IBF belt in January 2019 when he defeated Jose Uzcategui by 12-round unanimous decision. Plant made his first defense in July of that year when he scored a 3rd-round stoppage against Mike Lee in a dominant performance. In his second title defense in February 2020, Plant put forth another dominant performance when he defeated Vincent Feigenbutz in the 10th round. And most recently, earlier this year in January, Plant made his 3rd title defense when he was awarded a lopsided unanimous decision against Caleb Truax. Canelo won his first major titles at 168 in December of last year when he defeated WBA Super Duper champion Callum Smith by lopsided 12-round unanimous decision, and with that victory, Canelo also secured the vacant WBC belt. In February of this year, Canelo successfully defended his unified crown when he scored a 3rd-round stoppage against Avni Yildirim. And then just a few months ago, back in May, Canelo added the WBO title to his existing collection when he won by 8th-round stoppage against Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo technically had one other fight at 168 back in December 2018 when he defeated Rocky Fielding in round 3 for the minor WBA trinket, the so-called regular belt. And this isn't meant as a criticism of Fielding or Canelo, but rather a direct criticism of the disgraceful double-dipping shenanigans from the deviously always scheming WBA alphabet disaster. But Canelo's current reign at 168 dates back to last December, during which time he collected 3 of the 4 major belts at super middle. Caleb Plant arguably represents Canelo's toughest 168-pound foe to date, and more importantly from a stylistic perspective, Plant has a lot of attributes that have been known to cause Canelo some problems in the past. Plant is tall and rangy with a good jab. Plant has very good movement, a solid understanding of range and distance, and he has excellent hand speed and agility, and he's typically a good volume puncher who displays poise and consistency inside the squared circle. All things considered, Plant might ultimately prove to be a far more difficult challenge for Canelo than most observers are expecting. Plant has a lot of things going for him that can theoretically cause Canelo trouble, but it is difficult to say how well the blend of attributes will gel once these two are inside the ring. The simple fact of the matter is that Plant has not faced the level of competition that Canelo has consistently proven himself against. And Plant likewise lacks any of the big fight experience that Canelo has in great abundance. Now, that's not to say that Plant's lack of elite-level competition or his lack of big fight experience means he cannot win. After all, he does have a unique blend of skills and attributes that, combined with a good game plan and the right mindset, an upset could be possible here. But at the same time, it's very difficult to imagine Canelo losing at this time. Since the controversial draw in his first bout against Gennady Golovkin, Canelo has been on a steady roll of improvement, beginning with the Golovkin rematch. Canelo has had a great deal of success since then, at 160, at 168, and he even had success at 175 when he stopped the powerful Sergey Kovalev to win the WBO belt at light heavyweight. And during this entire run, Canelo really seems to be coming into his own at 168. I think this could actually wind up being a hell of a fight because I firmly believe that Plant is coming to win, and I believe he will come in determined and give it everything he has. But when I consider some of the trouble Uskadagi was able to cause Plant late in their fight, and I think about the way Canelo was able to handle a slick operator like Billy Joe, those things combined with the fact that Canelo has all of this momentum and all of his big fight experience against so many elite level operators, well, I have a very difficult time seeing this go any other way than a victory for Canelo Alvarez. But I do have a sneaking suspicion this one might prove to be entertaining, perhaps even dramatic. So for my official prediction, I'm taking Canelo by a fun and competitive 12-round decision. I do believe that Plant will come to fight and provide a true challenge, but ultimately Plant is facing one of the very best in boxing today. A very complete boxer with a tremendous ring IQ, and I believe Canelo will prove his superiority in this contest. Whatever happens, I am really looking forward to this, and may the best man win on that night. Here's to hoping for a great fight. So who do you think will win between Canelo Alvarez and Sweet Hands Caleb Plant? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful night. This is Rummy's Corner.